Why? Because oftentimes the people who get stuck in this, let's say, broken relationships are the one who tend to feel victim. And if you hear yourself, oh, why this is happening to me? It's happening to me. Why the world like that? Why men like that? Why women like that? It is all victim questions, victim-like type questions. And if you noticed yourself this feeling of pityness, feeling of, oh, poor me, why the world is like that, I really encourage you to self-inquire where this comes from, what it tells you, what it teaches you. And here there is two ways. It's possible that you can do it yourself through self-inquiry. But if you're not, if you're struggling, you think, oh my God, I don't understand it. Yes, I'm asking all these questions myself. I feel so much self-pity. But where can I find the resolution? And this is where hypnotherapy works best. Because we can go into the things that you can unconsciously left in your mind which made you feel a victim of circumstances. And I can tell you, if we don't break this circle with the victimhood, these things will continue to repeat. Even if you shut your heart and you say, there is no way I'm going to open up to anyone, and even if you shut your heart, you will still experience the pain in your heart. Maybe because you would feel you're not worthy, that maybe you feel you're not lucky, so there is no solution to shut your heart. So victimhood is a very important step to go through here. To go through like with lamp and to look at that, where it is coming from. What made me feel victim? What made me feel victim in the past? And oftentimes it will not be in this relationship. It will be in your early years, of your childhood. So once we look in the victimhood, whether you do it yourself or whether you do it with the help of the therapy, then we have to take our power back. And taking the power back means to ask the question, how did I contribute to that? How did I contribute to that relationship which brought me to the breakup? And it's not meaning to kind of pose again this self-critic questions, oh, you're bad, you cannot work out the relationship. No, in a way, how I contributed and what this situation teaches me about me. And oh my God, this is such a powerful question. Once you get rid of the victimhood and you look in the mirror and you say, what this situation has to teach me, what it brings me, because this situation really, really brings you something. It is the path to find you, maybe to find a piece of you which was abandoned, maybe to find a belief that made you stay in a relationship which you didn't really wanted to stay, but you just made yourself to think that you have no option. But oftentimes it is somewhere a belief about yourself or some part of you that was cut off to fit into this relationship. And this part of you is wanting your attention. And once you claim this power back and go back to your heart, and this is where we start feeling whole. And oh my God, what will happen when we feel whole? It will be completely new life. So this is the stage 3, and we call it law of mirror. Any relationship, any connection that we have in this world brings us something about us, and particularly the relationship, and the situations where we feel our love was not required. It brings us something that we have to look deeply, not to run away, not to close the heart, not to make a meaning that men are like that or women are like that, but really to look in that with the open mind and say, hi, it's me, what you are teaching me. So, we talked about 3 steps. Get out of chest, looking into victimhood and getting rid of them and reclaiming your power and responsibility. And then once you reclaim that, you look in the mirror and you say, with all your responsibility, how did you contribute to that? But not with the voice of critic and not with the voice of shaming, but with detective voice. What are you teaching me? What is here I have to learn? And once you ask these questions, these powerful questions, and again, you can do it yourself, you can do it through many other modalities that exist, you can do it through hypnotherapy. Hypnotherapy is the perfect way to uncover the things which your subconscious mind know the answer. So once we go through that, and once we uncover that, and we feel what was missing, was it a part of you which was cut off in this relationship? Was it the mask that you were wearing? What is the meaning that you attributed to certain things? Like, for example, well, I'm that age, I cannot have everything in life, I stay in this relationship, it was good, but I cannot have a relationship that I really want. So I compromised on so many things until it completely fell apart. Where is this worthiness? So once you uncover that, what this lesson is teaching you, you go back to your wholeness. And once you feel whole, the next stage, the next step is to fall in love with that new self, your new rediscovered self. Because the other people will only love us to the extent we love ourselves. They cannot love us more. This is why you may see a lot of beautiful women around, and the other women, normal women, and they're being loved, being cherished, because this is their energy. And that is what you have to do. Not to find another love, not to find another relationship, but fall in love with exactly how you are. And you are rediscovered that pieces of you that were cut off, that were dismissed, that maybe they were compromised for the sake of being in the relationship. It's very often the case. And so once you bring these pieces together, we need to fall in love with that. We have to fall in love with that. And the same way how we sometimes feel the butterflies in our stomach, we should find this love in ourselves. I'm worthy. I'm here to meet my new love. And with all that now experienced, refined experience, filtered experience that you have, where you're not having experience to protect you, but you have this experience to step up to a new you feel it. And then it brings us to the last stage. And the last step is, we call it, from needing love to be love.